And if you are flying anytime soon, be sure you keep checking the status of your flight. Hundreds have been canceled this week, leaving passengers scrambling.
Yeah, here to talk about this some more, we've got consumer investigative reporter Bill McGinty joining us in the studio to talk about why this is happening and, of course, what we can do about it so we're not left asking, where's the money? Bill.
Yeah, you know, guys, at one time or another, somebody has been stranded. It's happened to all of us, at least at one point. You know, this is a problem currently brought on largely by a labor shortage within some of the airlines.
Hundreds of flights have been grounded this week, the slowdown impacting two airlines specifically, Spirit and American.
Anytime you shut down a sector of the economy and then try to reboot it kind of suddenly, there's bound to be some issues, right?
That's Willis Orlando with Scott's Cheap Flights. They monitor air travel turbulence like these cancellations. FlightAware noted that Spirit Air canceled 472 flights just on Wednesday, 67% of their flights. Another 47 flights were delayed. All this after canceling 19% of them on Sunday and 40% on Monday. American Airlines canceled 378 flights on Tuesday and 18% of their flights on Monday. So the big question, why? A big factor, they say, is labor shortages.
One of the things that the airlines have cited, they said, we don't have enough pilots. Early in the pandemic, the airlines furloughed tons of pilots because they didn't have any demand. And then getting these pilots back up to speed as domestic travel demand has rebounded so quickly has been really a big challenge. It takes time. They need to have a certain number of hours flying in order to be safe, in order to fly. And so they really just haven't had enough people to fly those planes.
So what do you do if this happens to you? First, know that it's out of your control, so pay attention to your flight ahead of time and don't get surprised at the airport. Also, and this one's a biggie, you might be entitled to some compensation by the airline.
If there has been a significant change, this gives you an opportunity to rebook yourself in a more leisurely way, right? Once they make a significant change, you are entitled to a cash refund, or you can usually use that to rebook on a more advantageous itinerary.
So shouldn't the airlines be better at this, anticipating issues like this? Well, the answer is they do their best. They make these schedules months ahead of time, trying to do their best to anticipate the current demand. It's got to be hard to do. What's happening right now is demand has exceeded their expectations. This may take some time to iron out. So their advice to everybody, be flexible. And as he said, don't get surprised at the airport. It's better to anticipate and find these things out when you're still at home, maybe a day or two before.
I'm usually optimistic, but I'm not encouraged by that. All right, Bill, thank you.